Hey, welcome to another coding tutorial. Today we're going to code a millionaire name generator. So given a name, we need to write a function to print the user's millionaire name. Now some of you may be multi-millionaires. I assure you that this function will work for your name as well. Alright, let's get started. So we'll just write boilerplate code. All right, let's see. Now, so I'm just gonna use static method here, and let's see, edit name. All right, I just want to make it static just so I'm not using self. So the parameters that we really want to take here are your name and your net worth, of course. And we should make a note of what these variables are, right? Name, you're taking in a string, and net worth will be your net worth in dollars for simplicity. All right, so let's go through what levels of net worth we really want to take into account. Of course, we mentioned millionaire, which is 10 to the 6th. But we may also want to account for billionaires or even trillionaires. And so I think for this purpose, a map data structure is really good to represent information like that. So let's just make a map called like amount map, and let's call it 10 to the 6. That's millionaire, right? 10 to the 9th. Billionaire, and of course 10 to the 12th. For you, all you really ambitious people out there, trillionaire. All right. And I already anticipate that we need to iterate through these in order, so we could just have the keys be sorted. Let's call it case sorted, as sorted, and amount map dot keys. All right, let's see what our approach is. So one way to do this is by going. So we already have case sorted. So that'll give us 10 to the 6th, 10 to the 9th, 10 to the 12th. And one way to do this is by continuously subtracting your net worth and appending your status as needed. So for example, if you are if your net worth is $2 million, then your name would be like name, and then as a millionaire, and then as a millionaire. So it would be something like that. And so if you look at this, this kind of alludes that recursion is one way to approach this. So that's exactly what we're going to do. All right, so we need a recursive function to call. So let's just call it, I don't know, we're adding the name, so let's just call it editor. Let's see, we'll need we'll need something called I'm just going to call it suffix, which is the parentheses part in the example I just showed you. And I'm just calling it suffix because it comes after the name. It gets appended to the name. And then we'll need your net worth, and each recursive call would leave the remaining net worth. So let's just call that remaining. And we'll need an index to keep track of where in the case sorted array we are. All right. So let's see. So we know that if I is less than 0, or remaining is less than case sorted 0. Now remember, case sorted is already sorted, so if remaining is already less than your smallest net worth, then you can return none. And then our recursive case would be if remaining is greater than equal to k sorted of I for whatever I is, then we can actually take the difference of the remaining minus k sorted I, and then the word to append according to the amount map would be amount map k sorted I. All right. So string, let's just call it something that we need to recursively insert. Just call it as, let's see, we'll need a parentheses as a let's see, dot format word. All right. And then here is where we're going to do the recursive call. So suffix recursive, we're going to recursively call editor, and then insert the suffix that we had as a parameter. And then we're going to pass in diff actually, because we want the remaining amount. So and then I. The reason why it's I is because if your remaining is greater than k sorted of I, then it could actually be again greater than k sorted of I the next time around. So if suffrec is not none, I mean then string equals let's see, plus minus all right. Else we wouldn't need to add the recursive suffix, so we can just say string equals and then add the closing bracket, and then of course we just want to return the string. And then the other case here at the bottom is if our remaining is less than k sorted of I, yet it's greater than the least number in k sorted. Now remember, we just want to pass in remaining because we're not actually subtracting anything from the current remaining in this case. And we actually want to do I minus 1 because that's like moving one amount down in this sorted array. All right, so I think that should do it for the for our recursive function. We want to add a check, of course. So I mean, if net worth, let's say if k sorted, we wouldn't even need to generate the name if the person is just simply, you know, too poor. Just return, you know, you are too poor to use this program. And of course, we will let the user know that, so we return that string. Otherwise, we go ahead and generate their millionaire names according to their net worth. So the suffix returned is editor, and we're going to pass in just the empty string because the editor function is just going to use that empty string to generate the nested parentheses. Net worth, passing that net worth as the remaining to begin with, and then we're going to set our I pointer to the last index in k sorted. All right, so then return name plus we want to add, yeah, we want to add a space and then suffix. All right, so let's do a little test here. So name, let's call it, I don't know, I'm just gonna use my name, Mushu 909. And then say my net worth is $1 million. Yeah, 1 million. And then the result is solution.edit name net worth. All right, let's do all right, moment of truth. Oh, that's right, I didn't print it out. All right, so you can see that it appended as a millionaire to my name because my net worth is 1 million. But what if I set it higher? Let's see. So let's say my net worth was 2 million. Well, yeah, I mean, you can see that it works. As a millionaire, sandwiched between the sandwich inside the first millionaire. So let's increase the numbers. Say 5 millionaire. Yep. As a millionaire, as a millionaire, as a millionaire, as a millionaire, as a millionaire. That this really drives the point home that you are a multi-millionaire. All right, so let's get a little crazy here. So let's say your net worth was, now remember up top here, we took into account billionaires, so we definitely want to check that case. Let's say 2 million and then 5. Yeah, 2 billion, 5 million. So let's try that. All right, so yep, as a billionaire, that's 2 billion. And as a millionaire, that's 5 millionaires. Yeah, that works. All right, let's try something with a kind of an uneven number, like I don't know, 4 million 500,067 98. Yeah, just like try. Give that a try. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's, let's see. Oh, well, huh. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, yeah. Yeah, so as a billionaire, now you have four millionaires because we have 4 million. All right, so let's test this corner case here. So we have $999,999.99. I imagine that we're going to, since our net worth is less than the least level of net worth, we are just going to get, you are too poor to use this program. Yep, and of course we are told that, as expected. I think that covers it. Hopefully this has been a really helpful coding tutorial, and see you next time.